I want to tell you a story today. A story about a woman who thought she had lost everything, and how God showed her that His love is bigger than any problem we face. This story comes from the Bible, from a book called 2 Kings, and it starts in a very hard place. There was a widow, a woman whose husband had died, and she was in trouble, big trouble. The Bible says she cried out to the prophet Elisha and said, "Your servant, my husband, is dead, and you know he revered the Lord, but now his creditor is coming to take my 2 boys as his slaves." Can you imagine? She had no money, no way to pay what she owed, and the man she owed was going to take her sons away from her. She was desperate, alone, afraid. She didn't know what to do, so she went to Elisha, a man of God, hoping, praying for help. And Elisha asked her a question, a simple question. He said, "How can I help you? Tell me, what do you have in your house?" And the widow answered, "Your servant has nothing there at all, except a small jar of olive oil. Nothing, just a little bit of oil. That's all she had left in the whole world. That's all she had left in the whole world." But here's the thing. Sometimes God doesn't need much. He just needs us to bring what we have and trust Him with it. So Elisha gave her instructions, strange instructions. He said, "Go around and ask all your neighbors for empty jars, not full ones. Empty jars, not full ones. Empty ones, as many as she could find." And you know what? She obeyed. Even though it probably didn't make sense, even though she was scared, she trusted. She gathered her sons, and together they went door to door, collecting jars. Big ones, small ones, as many as they could carry.
And Elisha told her, "Go inside and shut the door behind you and your sons. Pour oil into all the jars, and as each is filled, put it to one side."
So she did. She went inside, closed the door, and she started pouring. And here's where the miracle happened. That little jar of oil, it didn't run out. She poured and poured. One jar filled, then another. Her sons brought jar after jar, and the oil kept flowing. Can you picture it? The look on her face, the wonder in her sons' eyes, the room filling with the sound of pouring oil and quiet amazement. The Bible says, when all the jars were full, she said to her son, "Bring me another one?" But he replied, "There is not a jar left." Then the oil stopped flowing. The oil stopped flowing. The oil stopped flowing. The oil stopped, but only when there were no more jars to fill. God gave her exactly what she needed, and more. She went back to Elisha, and he told her, "Go, sell the oil and pay your debts. You and your sons can live on what is left." She was free. Her sons were safe. Her future was secure, all because she trusted God with the little she had. This story reminds me that God sees us. He knows our needs, and when we bring Him what little we have and trust Him, He can do more than we ever imagined. Maybe you're facing something hard right now. Maybe you're facing something hard right now. Maybe you feel like you don't have enough strength, enough hope. But God is asking you the same question he asked the widow. What do you have? Bring it to him. Trust him. Obey him and watch what he can do, because the God who filled those jars is the same God who loves you today. And his provision, it's always more than enough.